Hello, my beautiful people. What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Danae. Hello, my beauties. Happy Tuesday. It's Testimony Tuesday, y'all. I'm super excited to be back with another message with y'all for y'all. Um, if this message hits you where it needs to, y'all, please share this message, okay? Share this message and subscribe. Follow the channel if you aren't already, okay? Um, but the title of this message is I'm Different. Okay, God dropped this bing right on my heart yesterday, y'all, to get this to y'all today. I am different. And as beautiful as that truly is, this world will make you feel as though it's a curse. This world will make you feel as though you, it will make you believe that different is the worst type of existence that there ever has been. Okay, y'all. So, so different, I literally looked it up, y'all. So different is, it means to be separate, right? To not be the same as another. Different. So I am different. So I grew up in a family, I was born into a family where I was a different one. I walked different, I talked different, I carried myself different. Just how I thought about and viewed life and experienced people and things around me was just different. You know, how I internalized or vocalized things was different. You know, um, different, right? And so people oftentimes didn't know and still to this day don't know how to respond to that, right? Because we live in a world where, as far as like say with relationships, I love people unconditionally, right? Um, and the world that we live in, unconditional love is so rare. It's so rare that when people come across it, they oftentimes don't know what to do with it because they've experienced so much conditional love, right? That they don't know what to do with unconditional love, right? So in relationships, whether it's siblings, family, friends, associates, whomever, when they experience love and it's unconditional, they don't know what to do with it, right? I've had experiences with people where 5, 10 minutes into them knowing me or speaking to me, they're like, "Oh, you're different." I am, right? And even how I can, like I said, how I communicate, like I communicate differently. Um, how I approach things in life are completely different than what most people, um, are used to. So when I'm speaking to someone in a healthy fashion or in a healthy manner, um, people are literally, when I'm talking, they're trying to break down what I'm saying. They're trying to analyze what I'm saying instead of just taking what I'm saying and believing that I mean what I say and I said what I meant because I did. Right? And so it's it's nothing big, it's nothing major, right? But because of the world we live in, where we've become so conditioned with, you know, the half-assed communication, the subliminal context of who we are in society and in humanity, right? Social media has created this persona that when a person actually speaks clearly and directly on who they are. So when a person is actually speaking clearly and directly, it doesn't make sense. It's out of the blue, right? And so just having to recognize, y'all, that being different is a beautiful thing. I remember many of nights and many of times and days where I cried myself to sleep because I was praying and asking God, like, God, why did you make me this way? Why did you do me like this? Can you please, right? Can you please undo what you did to me? Can you please make me like them? Y'all, and I'm praying and asking God, like, can you please make me like them? Like me wanting to fit in, me not wanting to be different because as a kid being different was in. or being different wasn't in as a kid, right? At 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 years old, you don't understand. You don't understand why you're being set apart. When you're different, you don't understand why you're being made to do these different things and walk and talk different. You don't understand why your path looks different than the rest. You don't understand why you're expected to do things that are so seemingly so much harder, so much more difficult, so much more massive, right, than the rest until you get older. But and I don't know who this for, y'all, because I feel like God placed this on my heart for a reason. Like, and I've always been the different one. I've always been the one who wasn't understood. I wasn't liked. I wasn't understood. I wasn't appreciated or valued, right? I was manipulated and lied to and cheated on and, you know, got things stole. Like people took advantage of my vulnerabilities. People took advantage of my gentle spirit. People took advantage of the fact that I was different and that I trusted people. I naturally trusted people, right? People took advantage of that, right? People took advantage of that, right? And so, um, being born into a family where I was the different, I was the one that was different. It created a, it created something within me that I didn't even recognize was being created within me, y'all. I didn't even recognize that this was being created within me until after the fact. Oh, but did God know all along, y'all? Did God? I'm different. And I've had to learn that being different is beautiful. Being different is amazing. Being different is the thing that you were brought here to do and be, like whatever that thing is that sets you apart from the rest. That's that's the you. Ah, that's the you, y'all. That's the you. It was so many times where it was so many times where people underestimated and undervalued and underappreciated who and what I was because I was different. I didn't look like what I was supposed to look like in their eyes. I didn't walk and talk how I was supposed to walk and talk in their eyes, right? I remember at my old residence when I stayed with my family, we stayed at a inter I don't, it's not an intersection. Yes, it is an intersection where the two streets cross, y'all. And there used to be accidents over there all the time. And whenever there was accidents and I was home, I immediately would go out and check and see if everybody was good. I would check all cars involved and call the authorities if that was something that was needed and stay on the line with their call. I would call their people or whatever it was that was needed, y'all. And I would just go out and check. And it was this one particular one where it was two elder men had gotten into an accident and they were fairly okay. It wasn't too bad of an accident, right? But um I remember after I came from outside checking on this man, or checking on the men and making sure that they were good, my sister was saying something about how I was doing it for attention. She was like, I was just going out there for attention. I was just going out there like looking for some type of attention, right? And so a couple of weeks after the fact, after the accident, I was outside cleaning up, out cleaning the yard, and the man, he drove back past. He was passing through again, and he stopped by, and he stopped to tell me how appreciative he was of me for staying out there and checking on him and making sure that he was good and staying with him until his people arrived. And he told me how thankful and appreciative that he was for that, right? That's what being different gets you. That's what being different does, right? It's called being human. And that's the thing that I had to learn. My difference was my humanity. How I was showing up as a human being, y'all. And that's the thing that has oftentimes set me apart was the fact that I chose to be a human being. I chose to be in this world and not of this world. That's the message, my babies. I'm about to get off of here, y'all. But I love y'all. Be different. Be different. Set yourself apart. Peace and love, my beauties.